This video is a summary of the book that I wrote, House on the Hill. It has been published now. The copy has been mailed to me. It is available on Amazon.com. Will be available at Barnes & Noble. They sent me some posters of what this looks like. Basically, again, this is the cover. House on the Hill by Mark Magna, A Metaphysical Journey into the Glass Bead Game. So I really like how the cover turned out. What I wanted to do is just kind of read a little bit of it and summarize some of it. We've talked about so many of these things before, but just again, the book is a compilation of all of the greatest minds that we've gone through and talked about, and just a short summary, very short summary on what each one of them had to say and their significance into the glass bead game. And it's just kind of this reference book that you can see all the names and so forth and some of the just bigger ideas. I did not get into great detail into it. I wrote this in 4 days at night, so I went through this pretty quickly. My son wrote the foreword to the book, which I really enjoyed. Just to read a little bit of that. The field of quantum theory opened up new ideas of where science is going. With new understanding of what our universe truly is, we have begun to look at our existence in a completely new way. This new thinking is what has inspired me to research the consciousness of humans with hopes to gather a better understanding of how exactly we fit into this thing we call reality. He talks about Overman and this belief that just read here, this next step in our development will not be a physical adaptation, but rather a conscious evolution into a higher conscious state of being. And I really believe that and enjoyed that. So he did the foreword. Again, the table of contents is basically all of these guys that we've talked so much about, and I just did a page and a paragraph or a few paragraphs on each guy and their significance to the glass bead game. And I'll read a little bit of the introduction. This book was inspired by the book The Glass Bead Game by Hermann Hesse. This is an entelechy of theoretically possible coming to be and actualization of an ultimate existence. This is the synthesis of all the great minds and disciplines in the history of philosophy, religion, science, mathematics, music, art, literature, poetry, painting, sculpting, and theater, etc., to name a few, to create an alternative supreme reality. It is an intellectual and artistic hall of fame of sorts, the study and realization of the self at a higher state of consciousness came to be in writing this book. A creative freedom was exercised without concern for convention, criticism, or the mundaneness of everyday pragmatic ways of thinking in society and limited viewing of the world. In one respect, you can say that this is a history of metaphysics, but it is also the synthesis of all of the profound ideas that fuse into one ultimate conception of reality. This glorified reality, an act of creating it, is at the foundation of my glass bead game in my metaphorical house on the hill. The following is a compilation of all the great thinkers that I have had the luxury and privilege to read and incorporate into my sanctuary. Much of the book is comprised of the thoughts and ideas of these great minds, which magnify the artistic glory of the glass bead game. I certainly could not say it any better than they have said it themselves, but have tried to elaborate on its significance to my glass bead game. Although many of the reproductions of these great men and women's work may seem as contradictory to each other, they are all significant in their own way towards the ultimate concept of truth. Moreover, I feel that I have almost attained immortality myself in writing this book, since it has been done in that timeless type of fashion, and the essence of it will forever be. In a way, this manuscript is considered my living Bible, or I Ching, in which I am able to refer back to it and build upon further creations of the reality of the glass bead game. It is an open system. And again, what I did, this is a compilation of all of these guys: Hermann Hesse, Ayn Rand, Alan Watts, Plato, Parmenides, Zeno, Douglas Hofstadter, Aristotle, and so many more. And I wrote this book in 4 days. This is just a summary, one paragraph, one page, some quotes from all of these guys and the significance of it. And it's just this open system, and I continue to expand on it with the videos and the website, Metaphysics of Being, and just keep building on this. And basically, I've been at this now for about 9 months. I'm 50 years old now, and plan on building on this concept of the glass bead game, metaphysics of being, and the study of the self and reality, hopefully for years to come. I'll just read the conclusion. I can find it here. Here we go. And this is similar to the introduction, but this book is a compilation of the greatest minds and ideas of all time incorporated into one synthesis known as the Glass Bead Game, located in the House on the Hill. It is a living I Ching in which to inspire future Magister Ludi, masters of the game, to create future artistic and intellectual thoughts of perfection. It not only seeks an answer to the biggest philosophical question of all, why is there anything at all, but more importantly, recognizes that beauty is truth, truth beauty. The House on the Hill is an illusionary place where potential, profound ideas become actualized and realized. It is the unification of philosophy, art, religion, quantum mechanics, science, music, literature, mathematics, and the mind merged into one collective system known as the Glass Bead Game. It is my metaphysics of being. And then just one more quote by myself. What does it mean to be truly free? Is just such a huge question in my mind. So that's the book. I whipped it together in four days, just working at night after work. When I'd get home, put it all together, published a book, and that one's out there. So I'll continue making videos, expanding on my website, Metaphysics of Being, and probably start working on another book shortly.